Hi, it's the Mystic Kitten. My name is Michelle, and I'm going to do some readings. Um, we're gonna try to connect a little more often, even if they're just quick hit meetings. Um, but I'd like to spend a little more time on my channel and get a few more messages out now that we're into the new year. Um, I feel like by not putting these videos out, I'm I'm kind of taking something away from my life that I really enjoy, and that's, endeavoring to help you guys and to see if I can get these messages out to who needs them. It gives me a sense of joy to know that I'm helping others in the littlest way. And so I am going to try very hard to make sure that I can do that as often as possible. So we are going to shuffle the deck, keeping with that, because I really did like doing it this way. Um, we're going to pull a card, and that's the zodiac I'm going to do. I'm going to try to keep it fairly short. Please like, subscribe, and share the videos and the channel. It's a general reading, you know the drill. So I'll just get right into it. So nothing's going to pop out, so we're just going to pull one. Aquarius. I love this zodiac deck. I don't really use it for much other than pulling, but I really love the imagery and the pictures. We'll go through it one of these days. All right, so we're going to start out with the wisdom. What is it? Oracle wisdom cards from the House of Night. If you watch any of my videos, you know that this truly is one of my absolute most favorite decks. There's a really funny story if you go and watch the Pajama series on this deck. It's kind of a funny story about them. But all right, so the card you got for January 2021 is Fragment. This card is one of those cards where it always makes me feel a little bit sad. And the reason that it makes me feel a little bit sad is because, she looks lost, and she looks like she's starting to come out of the woods. But as she's coming out of the woods, it almost looks like there's water or something in front of her, and so it's like out of the forest into the water, into more unknown. It also makes me feel like when somebody receives this card, that they feel lost or they feel misguided. We're gonna pull a few cards from tarot, then we'll clarify those, and then I've got a couple more oracle cards to end it with. Like I said, these are going to be really, really quick. I'm going to try to keep them under 10 minutes. But 3 cards for Aquarius, please. 2 more cards for Aquarius, please. 2 more cards for Aquarius. One more card, please. One more card for Aquarius. All right. Wow, 3 major arcanas. So in the past energy, you've got the Lovers. In the current energy, you've got the Emperor. And in the immediate future, you've got Justice. Whatever you're going through, or whatever you're heading towards, this is a major cycle. Anytime that major arcanas come up in clusters like this, it tells me that this is something that's very significant. This is a very important part. So the Lovers here being in the recent history, this is telling me that there was a decision that needed to be made. A lot of people, and in a love reading, I would definitely say that, it depicts a divine couple or soulmates. It can even sometimes, depending on the way the other cards fall, it could even kind of lead towards like your divine counterpart. However, that is not what we're doing today. We're not doing a love reading. We're just doing a general reading. So for me, in this situation, I would say that there was a decision that needed to be made. You were faced with a, do I turn left? Do I turn right? It was a definitive question. It was a definitive answer you had to come to. There was kind of no gray. It was very black or white. In the current energy, you've got the Emperor, which tells me that whatever decision you made, you're very comfortable with. You're very happy with the way things kind of played out from that. And you feel at peace with things. You feel like you're providing properly. You feel like, you're in a really good energy right now. You're going into the immediate future. You have the Justice card. Now that tells me I'm getting a few different storylines. There's a few of you who definitely have some legal issues that are going to wrap up. Whether that means it's going to wrap up good or bad, I'm not sure. I haven't clarified yet, but that there's going to be like a closure to something that is legal. I feel like for some other people, there have been some issues that you've been having, and you feel like you haven't been treated quite fairly. And I feel like in those situations, things are going to start to become resolved. So let's just get a couple clarifications on each of these, and then we'll go into the wisdom cards. Clarify the Lovers, please. Clarify the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers. Okay, so it was clarified by the Two of Wands, the Empress, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. This tells me that with the Queen of Wands being in reverse, that one of the choices, like one of the forks in the road, seemed very lackluster to you, whereas the other one seemed on the outside to be very it was an easy answer. Not that it was easy to make the decision, but it was easy for you to see which was the right decision. That doesn't always mean that we want to take the right route. Sometimes making the right choice is the hardest choice. And I think that in this situation, that might have very well been what it was. Because the Two of Wands falling first as a clarifier tells me that this is definitely, I'm on the right track. It was definitely a decision that needed to be made. And because it's in the Wands, it tells me that it was kind of a matter of what do I pursue? What will make me happy? What is the most fulfilling for me? And like I said, it being depicted by the Empress and the Queen of Wands upside down, like in reverse, that's a very clear, you knew which one was the right answer. It was easy for you to see the correct way to do this. What was hard was making the right decision. The Emperor. Also, can we just here now state for anybody who is this is resonating as a love scenario, we also have the Empress and the Emperor on the board. That is a divine couple. That is like the mother and the father of the tarot. And so if this is, now my intention was not for this to be a love reading in the least. However, if it is resonating with you in that way, then I would say that right decision is your counterpart. If you were trying to decide between two people, the one that feels right, doesn't matter if it looks right, the one that feels right, that's your divine. All right, clarify Emperor for me, please, for Aquarius. Ooh, they do not want to talk. Oh, there we go. All right, we've got the High Priestess, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the Four of Wands in reverse. So the High Priestess tells me that right now you are trying to do the right thing. You are trying to do the just thing, the kind thing, the proper thing. With that being said, the Page of Swords in the reverse tells me that there is information that's being withheld, and it's within the family unit. And clarify justice, please. Now, when I say family unit, I don't mean like a spouse. That could be an aunt, an uncle, a brother, a sister, a child. It could be anywhere. But there is some sort of information, because the Page of Swords brings information. It brings knowledge. So there's something that's being withheld. All right, clarifying justice. You've got the Six of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Sun. Okay, so yeah. So whatever this legal matter or this injustice that you've been feeling, as it comes to a conclusion with the Sun here, it will feel good once it's done. So whether it hurts getting to that end or not, it will feel good. Now, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles here, that tells me that there's been some money involved. It's taken some money it will take, if it hasn't already, it's going to take some legal fees possibly, to get to this final happy ending. But with the Six of Cups here, you see the benefit, you see the light at the end of the tunnel, the silver lining is there. And so it's worth putting that little bit of work, that little bit of financial work into it to see it as a completion. All right, now we are going to pull a card from the Season of the Witch. Like I said, day before yesterday on New Year's Eve, I am going to be using these as much as possible because I fucking love them. I might even buy an extra deck and stash them for if these ones get wrecked. I did that with my House of Night. All right. Can I get a card for Aquarius, please? One card for Aquarius. Thank you. All right. So we've got the Rooted card. Can you see that? And it says, may you never tear the living ritual that is magic merged within the roots of your being, the soul of your soul. I think that it's so important when these cards I connected to instantaneously, and given the reading, given the fragmented message at the very beginning, please remember who you are. Please remember to listen to your instincts. Please remember that your intuition will guide you. You just have to let it. And last but not least, I'm going to pull a couple cards from the Angel Whispers deck, and that will close us up. So again, please do like, subscribe, and share the channel and the videos. And let's just get these messages to who needs to hear them. And with that being said, we've got 3 cards, so that's more than enough. You have got, you are full of love. Now share it with another. That divine counterpart, right? And, oh, we only got 2. And then focus on your dreams. Allow the power of manifesting to start now. So that's what I've got for you, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a lovely January, and I will see you very soon. Until then, I send all of my love and gratitude, and blessed be. Bye, Aquarius.